Hi guys, Terry here with Good Ingestions, on a mission to get the word out that eating healthfully can help you live longer and healthier into those later years. I currently hold a certificate in Nutritarian studies. My hope is that after watching some of these videos, you'll be able to say, I can do that. Today is the last in a series of videos regarding the 21-day Super Immunity Detox by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. Today I'm going to go through the meals from days 18 through 21, and then stay tuned because I'm also going to cover some takeaways, some things that I loved, some things I enjoyed, some things that I learned, and other beneficial things from the detox. So without further ado, here are the meals from days 18 through 21. Day 18 began with the veggie tomato juice, which I really liked, and the avocado sweet potato toast with tahini drizzle. Lunch was Israeli salad with cucumber, tomato, red onion, bell pepper, and fresh parsley. Alongside we had leftover curried lentil, coconut, and tomato soup. That soup was one of the outstanding recipes that we will definitely be making again. Dinner was California creamed peas and pasta. This dish was really delicious and reminded me of the tuna casserole we grew up with, but without the tuna and the cream of mushroom soup. I did some research on the best bean pasta out there and found that Banza had really good ratings, so I got the rotini for this dish, and I have to agree with the reviews. It's one of the best bean pastas I've ever had. We had eaten all of the artichoke stuffed portobello mushrooms the day before, so we headed straight for the fresh organic blackberries. Fruit for dessert, guys! Day 19 happily started just as day 18 with the veggie tomato juice and a slice of 100% sprouted whole grain bread with chocolate hemp seed butter. With 1 cup of hemp seeds ground into the butter, it has to be the healthiest toast around. Lunch was black bean mango salad, which was as tasty as it was colorful. We also had the West African peanut soup, which I felt was really heavy on the raw peanut butter, but others could barely taste it. Dinner was a wonderful NUTRITARIAN pad thai that used carrot ribbons instead of noodles. Boy, was it delicious! And for dessert, we had an apple strudel, which had all of the usual suspects: cinnamon, apple, raisins, walnuts, but more nutritious with the addition of flax seeds, and obviously not rolled in pastry. This would be really good for breakfast. On day 20, we had the Eat Your Greens smoothie and a Southwest tofu scramble that I forgot to take a photo of. Lunch was a beautiful salad with sun-dried tomato dressing. I will say that the dressings on this detox are all incredible, and the sun-dried tomato dressing was one of our favorites. Later in the day, we had the broccoli and edamame soup and fresh pineapple alongside. Dinner was veggie pizza, which was interesting because the veggies were tossed in coconut aminos, balsamic vinegar, and seasonings, and then roasted before being spread on the whole grain tortillas. They were really good. We also had a cruciferous slaw with cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, onions, and carrots. And dessert was a very ripe, fresh cantaloupe. Day 21, the last day of the detox, began with Super Immunity Juice that had only 3 ingredients: cabbage, cucumber, and carrots. We really enjoyed that. And the best breakfast item on this video was the mango oatmeal. It was super creamy and had vanilla, cinnamon, and coconut. Super yummy. Lunch was Mexican cauliflower rice and beans, which was really tasty with the cumin and chili powder, and then topped with avocado. There were also baked portobello caps, which were flavorful with balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, and smoked paprika. And the last dinner of the detox was curried ramen, which had lots of mushrooms, shiitakes, and white button mushrooms. And the dessert was berry panna cotta with strawberry compote. Surprisingly, this dessert was not very sweet, but the texture was like eating a cloud. Really nice. And now for the takeaways. These are my takeaways from being 3 weeks, 100% nutritarian. No salt, no oil, no sugar, no dairy, no animal products. Only nutrient-dense foods. First of all, let me tell you that I feel like Rocky. I feel accomplished, and health-wise I feel amazing. I had already lost the weight that I wanted to 5 years ago when I found Eat to Live, so my reasons for doing the detox are, number one, to earn super immunity, and two, to learn even more about nutritarian cooking methods and more recipes to help and encourage you, my viewers, my subscribers, my Road to Health group, and all those who are curious about this lifestyle. If losing weight is something you'd like to do, the nutritarian style of eating is absolutely the way to go. It is safe, nutrient-dense, meaning it utilizes the very foods your body is screaming for to be healthy and achieve your ideal weight for good. This detox was akin to a boot camp that was exhausting in the amount of ingredients, shopping, prepping, cleaning up the kitchen, but just like on the other side of a boot camp, you come out wiser and physically better. The fact that the detoxers did it together, cooking the same foods on the same days, commenting on the Facebook page, and sharing questions with Dr. Furman on the Zoom chats made it much easier than having to do it alone. Here's what I loved. I loved knowing exactly what the meals were going to be every day. The fact that there was a plan, that it was mapped out, not having to think about what to eat, what to shop for, what to cook, took a huge burden off of the day-to-day meal planning. I loved feeling in control of any emotional or cravings-directed eating patterns. I loved having a regular digestive system. I loved learning about using ingredients that were new to me. I loved that when I got hungry, it was not hangry, but just a gentle reminder that it was time to eat something. I loved that there were so many delicious desserts that were nutrient-dense, actually good for us to eat. I love that my immune system is boosted to help protect me from viruses and other diseases. This detox has definitely taken me closer to super immunity. I enjoyed spending time in the kitchen with my favorite music playing. I learned that the motivation got me into the detox in the first place, but discipline and preparedness is what got me through and allowed me to be successful. I learned that I must have a plan and discipline myself to get to the grocery store and into the kitchen. I learned that I have to be prepared with recipes, groceries, and time. Preparation is the key. I learned that I don't mind washing all of the parts to my juicer anymore. Anything you do that many times becomes second nature. I have learned to enjoy the process rather than have all of it seem like a chore. I learned firsthand that stopping eating 3 hours before bed is better for sleep and for feeling better in the morning. The fruits of my labors are more abundant than I imagined they could be. I wake up every morning without the aches and pains that I had a decade ago. During these 3 weeks, I have overcome the temptation to have greasy, cheesy, salty foods, sweet drinks, or alcohol, and I have found replacements for all of these. I have emotional, intellectual satisfaction and physical well-being. I'm much less worried about chronic disease and illness. Although past dietary bad habits may result in some issues in the future, I know that our bodies heal given the right nutrition. I will continue to use the 21 Days of Menus as a recipe book, just as I use the 10 and 20 versions 1 and 2, and will incorporate the recipes that my family enjoyed the most into our meal rotation. I am thankful to Dr. Furman every day of my life for the opportunity to have and share this knowledge, this control over my health, and the recipes that exemplify the nutritarian lifestyle. It makes me want to spread the message even more so. The 21-day guided detox was about so much more than just the beautiful meals. It was also about educating ourselves about the science behind the nutritarian diet style and why it is so effective in promoting health and longevity. It was also about exercise, learning how to move, and stay strong in our later years. I hope you have enjoyed seeing the uniqueness and the variety in the nutritarian way of eating and are encouraged even more to make your health a priority. This 3-week detox has been a wonderful experience for me, and I hope you've enjoyed sharing in the experience by watching the videos. In case you missed the other videos, I'll put those links below in the description box. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell button so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, especially to my subscribers. And remember, the road to health is paved with good ingestions. See you next time.